Well, alrighty, fellas, it is finally here. It is finally time. The Christmas event is live within PokeMMO. I'm a little bit late. Apologies. I was out at the movie theater catching the first premiere of Marty Supreme while I could before the event could start. But you know what? They just wanted to throw it out sooner for us. So you know what? Thank you, PokeMMO devs. We will take it, fellas. Let's jump into what did the Christmas event bring, or what has it brought this year in 2025. First things first, lost presents have returned. They are scattered across the world. You go pick them up, gather them, and it's kind of like a scavenger hunt type activity. It's like random call outs. You end up getting an alpha Delibird, a very specific alpha spawn, and some other Pokemon along the way. I believe the best way to find these is usually in my Discord. They're little Pokeballs that sparkle on the ground in the overworld. Santa's favorite workshop helpers have escaped and are swarming in the world. Keep an eye out for holiday swarms, which feature different specific species. Capture them and return them to nearby elf bots for mysterious balls. This is your main money-making method in the event for most players, especially if you're a newer or medium level player. It's really easy to go farm mysterious balls, farm swarm Pokemon, turn them into Santa, get really good Pokeyen, get really good mysterious balls. How much are they currently? Let's go double check the market. Actually, we are very early into the event. Mysterious Pokeballs, ooh, the little green glow, that's new. Mysterious Pokeballs 2025, currently 23,000 Pokeyen. It's hard to tell, but everything's adjusting based on the new update, right? And then these ones are currently 50k. Is there other ones? There are Ultra Balls as well. I bet no one... There probably are Ultra Balls, but I wonder if no one's gotten to them yet, as I bet you don't get them until you turn in enough Swarm Pokemon. Be my guess. There might even be like Premier Balls or something like that returning as well. Next up, Holiday Magic is in the air. There is a Shiny Boost. I am shocked by this. I'm not showing the whoopsie, whatever. So... I'm surprised by this. They gave us a Shiny Boost during the Shiny Wars this year, but they went ahead and brought it back as well for this. I'm honestly happy to see it. I feel like 2025 has been a rough year for a lot of people. Why not give us the Shiny Boost to wild Pokemon rates? I'm honestly super happy to see it. It does stack with Shiny Charms and Donor status, so you can get your Shiny rate pretty darn low, which is kind of cool, honestly, for a very limited period of time. And honestly, this event is so much quicker than I expected. We'll get to when it ends here in a quick sec, I believe. Raid dens have returned. There is 2 raid dens active. It looks like if you go check out the in-game menu, it seems like Glaceon and Raichu are active, but I have not, gone and tested that myself. So that's just the UI telling me that. Getting all 12 raid mons done will give you the ability to fight the Jirachi raid. Is most likely that was what it was last year, so I'm assuming that's what it is this year as well. Now we also see the Halloween PvP game mode kind of come over to Xmas, it seems like, with Xmas randoms. I love this. I think it's a great way for, I think rewarding players for all different types of playstyles in a game is really fantastic. I think rewarding PvPers for wanting to play the event in the way that they want to play it is amazing. So super happy to see Xmas mystery boxes return, and super happy to see Xmas randoms PvP come back. Now, this shocked me. The event ends on January 8th. It's like not that long of an event. I guess the math is, it ends up being, I guess it's a typical, is that 14 days? I guess it is more than I expect. I think of it as like only 8 days from but I guess we have 6 days or 6 or 7 or so. So honestly, it might be about a normal, that might be about a normal event length, 14 to 15 days. It just feels shorter. I think I was planning for like January 15th. I don't know why. So honestly, still a pretty typical, I'd say, time for an event, or time frame. Now, the legendary, from what I've heard, 6-7, god damn it. From what I've heard, the raid den is Meloetta. From what I have heard, I've only heard whispers. I cannot confirm. I don't think I've seen screenshots, but from what I have heard, it's Meloetta. Yeah, people in chat seem to confirm and see as well. So apparently there is, I've been saying it, man, like 1 new legendary per event is a crazy, 3 years ago, if you told me 3 years ago we didn't have any legendaries. 3 years ago we had 0 legendaries. Now we get a new one every single event. It's Christmas pretty crazy in my opinion. What's up, Vincer? Thank you for the sub, dude. So I think Meloetta is now in the game, which is a really cool Pokemon. Really easy to add to the game, like not broken, not gonna unbalance anything, at least in my experience and my understanding of the Pokemon. So cool to see in my opinion. Now, huge extra features, not just, the Xmas stuff. PC trading is in the game. That's box trading. That's Ditto trading. This is going to save everyone so much stress, so much time. The players don't have to worry about getting scammed anymore when it comes to Ditto boxes, at least nearly as much. The developers don't have to waste their time figuring out, Ditto box scams and things like that. Anybody creating alt accounts just to scam people are going to get brutalized by this. Seeing the PC trade is going to make things faster. This is so freaking nice. It's really cool to see the PC box trade, an update that everybody unanimously wanted. To see it finally come to the game is really freaking cool. We see a few trade confirmation UI stuff added, individual elements, nothing too specific from what I've seen. The game client more resizable on Android. When hatching incubators, now display a prominent notification. Add a fly point for Anvil City, which makes sense as the raid is there. And then a select all button in the PC. Honestly, that's really cool to see. Balancing. If an ability is overridden on a raid boss's allies, they will now reset after 6 actions. So that's like 2 turns, I believe, typically. A few more changes. The GTL price cap for individual stackable non-event items has been increased from 20 million to 50 million. This probably won't matter for most people, but it allows like certain items to be more expensive, I guess, or you to sell more of them. And this is always cool to like see these changes. In ranked matchmaking, the amount of time which needs to elapse to be considered a valid game has been reduced. I've had PvP games where someone will, like, if I get a really good lead, the opponent will FF so fast where it won't count. That sucks as a when you queue up PvP. So cool to see that change. And here we see the Rudolph gift shop Vanity. Man, would I love to get this on the Iron Man account if I could win some catch events or get some free RP. I really like it. I dig it. It's cool to see the kind of animal, kind of the actual, like, you know, I guess animalistic natural mounts come to Pokemon a little bit.
Proud
and now, in terms of bug fixes, yo, what's up? Dude, it's an honor to have you, AM Term. Now, a huge bug fix here, a friend of mine was saying, Clarko in chat, they fixed the raid bug. I couldn't believe this, man. I couldn't believe this. They fixed the raid buff. That is so sick. In my opinion, that is so sick. So cool to see. Or the lore, what am I saying? Lore bug. For so many, since they added lores in PokeMMO, there was a bug to where if you got an encounter on the final step of a lore, it would, even if you clicked yes, it wouldn't repop. And it was so annoying, so frustrating. And you ran into it multiple times within an hour. I just talked about this yesterday in a stream recap. Yes, I'm so happy they fixed that bug. It's going to help like shunters so much. I think most people are pretty happy with this update. I think it's pretty cool to see. There's like, you know, a long awaited change. Like new legendary is always cool. The PC box trade is fantastic. We're seeing also a ton of bug fixes I just didn't go over. The Pokemon devs do a ton of bug fixes, which is fantastic. I feel like this is just a solid new update. Nothing like super there's like cool stuff like the box trading. I'm really happy for it. I'm excited for it. Let's go ahead and jump into the actual game, make some progress, check it out for yourself, log on, play some PokeMMO. I will see you guys in the world and on the streams. Like this video if you enjoyed. Check out the forum post yourself in the description as well if you want to go through everything like step by step. Like the video if you enjoyed it, dislike if not, subscribe to the channel for tons of guides and videos covering things during the Xmas event itself. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. You can't believe that it fit the bug. In most games, not to like go on a tangent, in most video games, you run into a problem of constantly pumping out new content, and never fixing old bugs, because fixing old bugs doesn't make money. What makes money is pumping out new, exciting, you know, this new map, new blah blah blah, new this. So to see devs like actually focus on fixing bugs is rare when it comes to game development. That is not something we take for granted a little bit in the Pokemon space, even though we do have things to complain about, don't get me wrong, and things to critique, right? But anyways, let's jump into it. Let's play the game. Let's have some fun. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Merry Christmas. We did just get confirmation that this is the ultra rare in the game as well. The new ultra. Shout out to Rumel for actually linking me this. Let me go crop it up a little bit. This is the Elven ponytail. It also looks colorable, so you can actually make it whatever color you want. I feel like a lot of people want to go like a yellow blonde, like a Legolas style type beat. Pretty darn cool if you ask me. The Elven ponytail, man. Pretty neat. I'm happy to see more hairstyles. I don't think I'll be rushing to get this. I don't think I'll be wearing this personally. It's not really for me personally, with all due respect, but cool Vanity. I hope people like it. I'm sure a lot of people will. It'll probably help with certain like cosplays and certain like dressing up as other characters specifically in the game as well. So we'll take it, man. Hell yeah. Pat, play the new PvP. It's Little Cup? No, it isn't. You're kidding. The randoms Xmas or? No, it's not. That would actually be insane. Can I queue up for it right now? It's actually little guys. You're kidding. That would actually be the best news. Okay, we're just jumping into it. It's actually Little Cup. Yo, people, randoms. Is this randoms Little Cup? Randoms Little Cup is in PokeMMO. Are you serious? Wait, this is gonna be so goofy. This is in like the best way. Wait, what? It is rotational randoms Little Cup. What the actual what? Okay, room service. Are you okay? I have no idea how this is gonna play out. I feel like you always want to rotate in these battles because it's always just the best strat for whatever reason. I have no idea how to use these Pokemon. Why am I a trick room team? Why am I a full-on trick room team? He's all slower. I can like U-turn here pretty safely, or just like go. This is so strange. I'm gonna click something, I guess. We're gonna U-turn. Oh, I can't U-turn into Litwick on the Totodile. Oh, I'm gonna get cooked. I'm about to lose. We're about to throw the first game. Take my loss, 0. Okay, Hone Claws. That's kind of fine actually. It's a little scary, but kind of. It's 39 speed. Wait, Litwick is hella slow. What the hell? Okay, we rotate and go. This outspeed. Something else. Horsey outspeeds. Do I get Swift Swim as well? Now I'm kind of locking in or trying to. Shell Bell is my item. What are the odds he rotates? What does he rotate to? Like Oddish here? I'm gonna go this. Is he gonna stay in? Okay, sure. Get the Aurora Beam off. Huge. 33% ship. That was a crit. Huge Thunderball predicting my switch. Well played, 0. Okay. Now what does he go here? Wow, that was a good play. Is the Ralts faster? It is not faster. I think I want to almost stay in here and go for like HP Grass into oh, with the Aqua Gen. He's a demon. This guy's so good. What? Well fucking played. This guy's actually playing like a fiddle, which like fair enough. Like I'd rather take the loss to someone playing better than me than. I'm just gonna spam Brave Bird. It's my new plan. My new plan: spam Brave Bird, hope to kill everybody. It lives at 1%. Okay, I lose now. I 100% lose. It's cooked. Hey, GG 0. This guy right here. Hopefully he gets the win. This guy read me like a fucking fiddle. Well played, dude. You deserve that win. GG's. Holy. I'm just shocked to see the game mode in the game. That was honestly a lot of fun, even though I got crushed. I'm excited to learn. Last time the Xmas randoms or the Halloween randoms was here, like it was so fun to learn everything on the fly, and like it felt like a very skill-based format that I had to just adapt to and adjust to. So I'm excited to learn this one and kind of figure out sets, figure out what to do where, and just kind of learn the instinctual play of it. So that was a lot of fun, dude. That was cool, man. Crazy to see it in the game. Obligatory PSA. Someone said, should I open my Xmas presents or sell them? I severely recommend selling them. It is such good, consistent Pokeyen. It's super nice to see when you're, especially if you're a newer intermediate player, man. Mysterious Balls, Xmas presents, anything like that, just feel free to just sell them. You can, like, gambling, you're gonna lose in the long run. It can be a bit of fun. If you want to pay Pokeyen to have fun, you can do that. But think of it like that. You're not going to make more money. You are not going to make more money opening in the long run. So please, I recommend, especially newer players, you want that upfront capital. Sell your Mysterious Balls, sell your Lost Presents, and just take those consistent good, like 200,000 to 400,000 Pokeyen plus per hour throughout the event usually. Wait, Alpha Wobbuffet on the GTL? Is that a new alpha? Oh shit. Oh, someone opened it from a Mysterious Ball. I don't know if ooh, nice IVs. I don't know if Alpha Wobbuffet is going to be like that competitively or like PVM interesting. I mean, I could see telepathy being relevant in like not raids, but certain PVM activities at some point one day. Wobbuffet was meta. Don't forget, don't sleep on. Wobbuffet was meta during when Red released. Well, I used 6 Wobbuffets to defeat Red for the very first time. Also, how beautiful would the Shalfa be? The yellow glow on the pink is gonna be pretty sick. Elven bow. Okay, chat. We were just new Vanity. We're on the fly trying to figure out all the new stuff. Elven bow. Oh, they added a bow and arrow to the game. Yo, wait, that's actually so sick. Oh, I've been asking for dude. I've been talking about a bow and arrow for a long time. Oh my goodness. It's not even an ultra rare. If I could get this on the Iron Man account, please. If I could get this on the Iron Man account, please, please, please. That would be so phenomenal. Someone said they changed Glaceon so much it's more annoying now. Oh shit, really? That'd be really interesting if they actually made some raid. I think a lot of endgame players want to see that. Raid changes. Permanent snow? That'll be interesting. I'm not... Honestly as well, I think raids are one of those things. I think if you want to do it for fun and rush them, go for it, right? Please do, right? But I wouldn't... If you're someone who doesn't really care about being one of the first people to do raids, I wouldn't worry about it. Like... Because if a raid is too hard, it might get nerfed. We've had that like if you know, I would just wait a little bit and chill. If you're not rushed to be one of the first people to get Jirachi or first people to like get raids done, I'm not worried about it. I'll probably do raids later in the event and catch up, in my opinion. So just do whatever fits best for you. If you like that excitement, please go for it. You know, it seems like they're a bit different. The mons might be the same, but the mechanics might be a bit different, which is refreshing in my opinion. So we'll see. I think it's the best strat to start buying mysterious balls or presents now, or wait a few days. Wait a few days. Prices are always at their highest. If anything, sell now. The general rule of thumb, I have a few videos talking about event economy, but if you have not seen them, the general rule of thumb is to sell everything in the first half of the event and buy everything in the second half. That is a very generalized rule of thumb. Do not apply that to everything. Like, certain vanities are underrated and they'll spike up in value 2 days in or 3 or 4 days in. Sometimes things change. Some people are undervaluing the mysterious balls from the start. So like, it's you know, make your own financial decisions. But if you want a general rule of thumb, if you're a super new player, generally selling everything in the first half of the event, buying everything you want to invest into or hold in the second half of the event. Good luck on your investments or purchases or sales. If you're having trouble seeing the sprites of the swarm Pokemon in the wild like I am right now, you might want to go over to your settings, go over to video, go to player, render them, and click it up to 1. It's going to make a lot of people disappear, make it easier for you to actually see the overall sprites of the Pokemon running around for the swarm mons. The other like side beautiful thing about like doing all these swarm farmings during the Xmas event is you have that Xmas event boost, right? So you're getting that 15% shiny boost while checking Laprases, right? What are the other Pokemon, right? While checking, I'm gonna have a picture somewhere, one sec. While checking things like Dugongs, like Glaceon, there's Glaceon swarms, Trico swarms, right? Staryu, Pineco. These are rare shinies you can get just from already making Pokeyen during the Xmas event. Someone said shiny charm worth around a question mark. I wouldn't be popping charms. They're just still so expensive personally, even though they are cheaper than they've ever been. If you want to pop them to be a little luxurious, more power to you, but it is really expensive and pissing away Pokeyen. Only pop charms if you have donator status. Donator status, super worth it. You're checking swarms, maybe you're doing some hordes here and there, you're shiny hunting during the event. Donator status, super worth it in my personal opinion. If you're gonna be playing the event a ton, yeah, please check out donator status. That's definitely way more worth it in my personal opinion. Okay, perfect. This is what the lost presents look like for those who don't know. You can follow lost present callouts and swarm callouts in my Discord. Link should be below every single video I ever post. They look like these little sparkling Pokeballs. They're very similar to swarms, where they just randomly spawn around the world. You want to go collect them, you'll get yourself lost presents, which I believe you can turn in for Xmas presents if I'm not mistaken, and eventually maybe Santa presents. I'm not totally sure. Once again, we'll have to kind of refine out together. So just follow the callouts in the Discord, just run around and collect what you can, make some Pokeyen, and make progress. Good luck. Okay, so you also get random encounters from the lost presents. Let it be known. Let it be known. I got a Voltorb spawn randomly. I actually didn't even realize this until just now. I think that this Xmas event is the earliest event we've ever seen in PokeMMO history, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think it dropped. The servers went down at like 3 p.m. ET, December 24th. So the day before the holiday, and at 3 p.m. ET, I've never seen that. That's the earliest I think we've ever seen in the event, which is kind of, or ever in Pokemon history. Kind of crazy. They just were ready to go with it, man. Someone asked, what's the shiner with the 50% buff? So one of the coolest new parts of the new Pokemon encounter counter that a lot of people may or may not be used to yet is you can actually go check this and see your shiny rate in live time. So it's going to show me 1 in 25,500 since I have the shiny, the Xmas boost active. But if you have shiny charms or donator status active, you can actually also go check over here and go see what it's going to be. So you can just go see your live shiny rate at any time using the new encounter tracker, which is a fantastic little usage of it, an underrated tool of it. If I recall correctly, I think last year with the similar boost, you were able to get it down to around 1 in 19,000. If you pop shiny charm, donator status, everything, I think you can get it down. Yeah, someone said thank you chat. Someone said with donator status it's 1 in 22,950. I think if you throw shiny charm, what's the math on that? If you throw shiny charm on top of that, it ends up being around 1 in 19k if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not good at math notoriously. Why are the IVs from the Christmas swarms so good? They do feel, I don't know if they actually are buffed. There's no confirmation on that, and that's not normally how it works. They do feel really good. They like the IVs do seem higher than normal based on my anecdotal experience, based on like the 20 to 30 swarms I've caught so far. Yeah, I wonder if I've gotten a bunch of 31s. I've gotten a bunch of 20 plus and multiple stats. I wonder if I wouldn't love that if that's the case, because once again, one of the biggest problems we need to solve right now in PokeMMO is the deflation of good IV Pokemon. So we don't really need more supplier like that right now. So I'm hoping that's not the case, but I don't know. We'll see. I think the mysterious balls are a fantastic enough reward, you know? This is a good question. Someone said, what's your advice for players who only have one region done? For example, I only have Hoenn done. They want to play the event. You can still like play the event and do certain calls. Just follow whatever Hoenn calls you can. So whenever Lost Presence get called in Hoenn, whenever Swarms get called in Hoenn, just try to go to those whenever possible. Other than that, if you like, especially during the first part of the event. Now, later on in the event, once it becomes like 6 to maybe even like 8+ days in and prices drop, you might want to try to take the time as a newer player to go do more regions and get more regions done. You can always travel back to the region as long as you make enough progress in the other region. So I would try to do regions where possible, but this is a big preparation thing. I always try to, you know, it's too little too late. So what are you gonna do? But I always try to tell people, get as many regions done as possible and prep before events. I always say event prep is so important. So much of PokeMMO, its success is preparation meets execution. You gotta prepare, or you're, you know. But that's if you, as a new player, do what you can, and you still can like go to a lot of calls. Swarms are so active. Swarm rates are increased during events like this, so you should be able to still do some stuff, but your Pokeyen per hour will be pretty severely hurt. But it should be a lot of fun to still play the event, you know. Good luck to you. Quick little tip for any like newer players or players who may have not thought of it yet: make sure to prioritize the swarms that are quick ballable. You can really quickly sprint to those swarms, quick ball them all really rapidly, you know, get strength through them, right? If you're getting stuck at a Glaceon swarm and it's taking you a while to get through, you only catch 3 out of the 4 Glaceons. And then I actually just made that exact mistake, it seems like. And I think it's in Johto, actually. You don't want to make the mistake of like taking forever at a Glaceon swarm, only catching 3 out of 4 of them, and then missing out on a swarm. You could have just gone and quick balled all 4 of them super quickly, and then potentially gone and caught like 2 Glaceons at the other swarm before that one disappears. Here, the fun math, if it is 4 Pokemon, 4 Swarmons per 1 Mysterious Ball, which I believe is what it usually is, you can kind of think of the math. Let's see what they cost right now is the only question. And it depends which one you get. That's the other thing, right? So like it depends on how many deep you are. Mysterious Pokeballs aren't that expensive. It's only 20k, right? So that's about but think about it, like every Pokemon you catch is worth 5,000 Pokeyen. That's pretty good. If you can just quick ball some Pokeyen, you know, you pay for the quick ball, so it's like 3 to 4k profit per Pokemon. That's pretty freaking solid in my opinion. I'm gonna go next. I gotta rush over. But then you get into like the nicer Mysterious Balls. Think of it like Mysterious Great Balls. If they are 40k a pop, that's 10k. Every single Pokemon you catch is 10,000 Pokeyen. That's really good. And then wait till you get to Mysterious Ultra Balls, which there, you know, are not many of on the market. There's 135k a piece. I'm terrible at math. I'm gonna get the calculator up for this one. But 135k divided by 4, when you get those, that is the equivalent of every single Pokemon you catch in the wild being worth 33k. That's disgusting. Disgusting Pokeyen for just such an easy thing to do. Just go quick ball stuff, right? Okay, for anybody wondering, I believe the NPCs where you turn in the swarm Pokemon are all in the dock cities. I believe. I've checked 2 so far. Is that, it might not be true. Is that not? I also, for Johto, it's Olivine City. For Kanto, it's Vermilion, which are both dock cities. Let's go check. Let's double check some of these ones. Let's see. Hoenn, it seems like, is also... Okay, I think they're all in the dock cities. I could be wrong, but I think if you're looking to turn in some Swarmons or turn in Lost Presence, the Swarm Pokemon you want to turn into the Elves themselves, and the Lost Presence, I'm guessing you turn in to Santa. Is Sinnoh Hearthome? Brad, good wait, no, yeah, good shout if that's... Let's go check. Good shout, dude. I appreciate the correction. Perfect kind of correction. Let's go Hearthome really quick. We know everything except for... Yep, beautiful. Good call. So Sinnoh's in Hearthome. What's the last one we didn't check? Unova? Unova's not... Okay, Unova's also not Dock City. Is it at Driftvale? Often it's at Driftvale. No, it's at Nimbasa. No, well, Lunar New Year if it's at Nimbasa. Let's go check. Let's go. Screw it. We check it live. I'll get a list made here in a quick sec. Or is it Nakreen? Lunar New Year is Nakreen, isn't it? Let's see if it's the same location. Doesn't look like it. go. Anybody in chat know the Unova City? Riftvale. Sometimes the events are here. There's a fair bit of people here, so I want... Nope. Castelia, someone said. So it is the Dock City. Right? Okay. Okay. Oh, but it's in the middle. Okay. So ideally, if that's true, ideally you don't go to Unova to turn in your swarm Pokemon. Just in the middle? Like all the way up here? Or like in the middle of the city? Okay, this is abysmal. These being up here, these are so far from the PC. Do not turn in swarm Pokemon at this would be so fucking long. Oh my god, do not do this. Just go to any other region if you have access to it. Good call, chat. Yeah, good question from chat. So I believe if you have the option from turning in swarm Pokemon, if you can turn in any swarm Pokemon, but it's like 4 Pokemon for one mysterious ball, versus using the specific ones. Let me go to a town so I can show you guys. Well, some more not in Unova, god damn it. But try to turn in the specific ones, because this happened during the Halloween event. During the Halloween event, if you turned in any random one, you didn't make progress towards the Froggy hat, right? So if you care about a potential Vanity, which is most likely there's probably gonna be a Vanity from there's probably gonna be a Vanity, right, from turning in enough Pokemon. So I would say stick to turning in what they're specifically asking for, and then if you don't have, or if you have, like, just keep them in your PC. Just stock up your PC. That's the main goal right now. Just stock up your PC, get things, you know, get yourself nice and prepped, and then just save them for when you need them for now. If other information comes out, I'll try to talk about it. You know, great question. Someone said shiny Stantler from a swarm in global chat. We've already seen our first. We're gonna see a lot of shiny swarm Pokemon, in my opinion. That when you have that shiny boost for the event, dude, congrats to whoever got it, man. Congratulations. Anyone else at Phoebus Pond? Unironically, the Phoebus shunt might be one of the best shunts to do right now during the event. That is a fantastic pull, bro. With the shiny boost, because it affects wild Pokemon only, Phoebus is super, like, that's a really good one. Going for Phoebus Pond during the boost with potentially shiny charms or dinner status, really good charm, really good one to go for during the event specifically. Don't know if you saw, Pat, but the new Melty the Snowman Vanity. I have not seen a Melty the Snowman. I'm sorry, is that on the GTL? What? Yo, wait, that's so cute. I have not seen this. That's so cute. That's so cute. That's so cute. That's so cute. I love this. That's okay. Do I want this more or the bow and I want both, this and the bow and arrow? Dude, the pixel sprite work and the vanities have gotten better and better in PokeMMO. That is one positive, you know. That's amazing. Wait, Vincer is saying he just did like 12 Ditto box trades in 2 minutes with the new box trading. It's that fast. I'm excited to that's insane. That's like, if you were good at Ditto box trading, I feel like 2 minutes was like, or a minute and a half was like 1 box trade. That, like, back in the, wow, 12 boxes. How many Pokemon? That's you moved over 600 Pokemon. What is that? 660, right? 60 times 12. You moved 600. No, I'm terrible at math. You moved 720 Pokemon in 2 minutes. That's awesome. Should nerf box trading? Wait, no, I haven't. I doubt it. I haven't seen it yet, but that's funny. It's awesome. I'm sure it's sarcastic. Is this Smoochum really not possible to get to because of the ice? Are you serious? Oh, it moved. Wait. If it steps out, can I get to it? That's okay. That's not worth it. You probably should just skip that Smoochum. That's hilarious that if the, like, sprite moves in the correct pattern, you can get it. That's so goofy. I think you can only get to that spot, like, usually with, like, if the water's not frozen, like, outside of winter. That's really funny. Oh, I'm getting someone from chat saying I got a peppermint shirt after 10 mysterious balls earned. I would be peppermint vanities. Sign me up. Let's see if there's someone on the GTL. Thank you for the, ooh, peppermint skirt. Oh no, I can't read. Okay, this is why I'm a streamer. Peppermint shirt, seasonal. This is a new seasonal Xmas item, first added December 2025. Cool to see, man. Cool to see. Wait, holy shit. Do you really think so, Rumel? Cody said this and I personally agree. We think that Glaceon is the hardest 3-star raid they've ever made. Wow. That's okay. I've told people, like, that's crazy. It took us 2 hours. Wow, I'm scared now. I try to tell people, like, the Xmas raids are so different than Halloween. Yeah, specifically the hardest 3-star raid. Yes, very important. Yeah, very important distinction. Dude, the Xmas raids are no joke. I think the Halloween raids are like kind of chill. The Xmas raids, whew, no joke. Okay, we have a wife Patrouski moment today. For those who don't know, my wife created a 25-day advent calendar for me and got me little presents to open throughout all of December. Get yourself a wife like mine. I'm very, very lucky. I could glaze, but you know, wife guy, yeah, cringe, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna open today's present. She said that this is like her favorite one out of all 25, I believe. So I'm very excited for this. It looks like some plushie. Where did you find this? It's a set. They're like so custom. What? This is from the Pokemon Center. This is like a really cute, specific. It's Furret and Centret, and then you pull them apart. Do they like? Does it like? Is it like a heartbeat, or do they like? They hug. It's a Centret and a Furret, and they have a cord attaching them, and you pull it apart. And they like purr together and like rumble and like hug. What the fuck? And the Centret is pleading emoji. Oh my god. This is one of the cutest things I've ever seen. What the cutest? This is easily the cutest Pokemon plush I've ever seen. If your girl is a Pokemon fan, or your boy, I guess, maybe consider this as a gift. I don't know how. What do you call this? How would you find this on the internet? Not sponsored. This is just really fucking cute. It's from the Pokemon Center. This is really fucking cute. Holy man. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, important day 0 note on the lost presents. It seems like they're similar to other event mechanics, like Halloween ones, where what was the mechanic? I don't remember. But like mini bosses where you can only, or like kid callouts, right? You can only get 2 every, I think, 20 minutes. They reset every 20 minutes, and you can only get 2 per cycle. So once you get 2 lost presents, you can then go farm swarms. So the best strat to farm the event is do your 2 lost presents for 20 and then go farm whatever swarms you get. And that's the best way, just rinse and repeat. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of mixed information. My apologies. I'm misinforming since we're all learning in live time. Apparently it's a 10-minute cycle for lost presents. My deep apologies. It is a 10-minute cycle for lost presents. And then apparently after 100 lost presents, you get a big present. And that's apparently good. The reward farming lost presents as a main account kind of seems ass. It kind of seems bad, but I could be wrong. Farming swarms, TLDR, farming swarms and for mysterious balls and selling those, PogChamp. Farming, it's so fast to get the lost presents. I feel like maybe you might as well, but it does seem pretty minimal so far. On the Iron Man account, I'm doing it. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. So I think it's 10-minute cycles. You only get 2, and then you get 3 extra presents per 5 lost presents. Oh, thank you, Gib28, for explaining this to me. Not 1 big present, but big presents become available. Oh, okay. So maybe, okay. So maybe in the long run, it pays off. That's interesting. So like, after you farm 100 lost presents, you unlock big presents, and those can have, okay. We'll have to just put more time into this and see how that plays out. Good. Okay, good to know. I know it might seem funny as well to like put all of this into the video, but I like stuff like this. I feel like looking back or like seeing how the process of information unfolded is really important. I actually had this recently where I looked back at certain guides for like footage of like the elf bots, right? Like I often find myself looking back at old like wonky footage like this because we're lucky to have it. At least I'm lucky I have it, right? So I know it's weird, but there are questions sometimes where like this pops up, and just showing you guys like these are just stream recaps. I'm not here to like give you a guide on how to do this. It's more of like quick tips, and like this is not a guide. This is quick tips and the real flow of information and the real discovery, and hopefully giving you guys, if you missed day 1 of the event, giving you some of that excitement and that discovery, because a lot of the fun, in my opinion, of the Pokemon events is like discovering everything with the community or like rediscovering it. I forget like every event. I don't know if I have goldfish memory, but I swear I've done these events and they change a little bit, but like some of the mechanics are pretty similar and I just forget them every year. So it's kind of fun to always re-explore them in my opinion. Look at, also I just noticed this. Look how grumpy Santa looks. Am I crazy, or is he like mad as hell? Like look at his eyebrows. He's like turbo mad, dude. Oh, okay. I can confirm there is a whole ass Elven fit. Is this just straight up like Link? I don't know. Elven outfit, Elven quiver we have not seen, Elven bow we saw earlier, and then Elven ponytail. Oh, also the white, nice pull. It's colorable. That's the ultra rare one, at least one of the ultra rares of the event. Is there multiple of these on the market? There's only one. Okay, I wonder if he took it. I wonder if the guy who pulled the purple, took it out and recolored it. I'm not sure. But okay, that's cool. So there's a more Elven stuff than we realized at decent prices. Wait, the ice horn? Shout out to Polar Grizzly in chat. I had not heard of these at all. Dude, thank you for the heads up, man. These are fucking sick. These will probably be, they're pretty expensive right now, but these will probably get cheaper over time, and they're a seasonal. These are a solid, I couldn't have thought of like a new creative horn to add. This is a cool new horn. Wait, what? Okay, number one, how is this so cheap? Number two, how have I heard nobody talk about this? Number three, it's not seasonal. Wait, okay, I love stupid vanities, to be fair. I specifically love dumb vanities. Am I crazy, or is this fucking sick? And I mean it like it's sick because it's so dumb. Peace apple hat. I fucking love this. It's so silly. I love the ice cream hat when that came out. This is one of my it's super dumb. This is one of my favorite new vanities when this came out. What was the other one someone said? Spruce tree. Trying to get a list of all the new vanities that I have right here. Spruce, I don't see it on them. I'm not sure yet, but we'll keep an eye out. That's the apple is great. Thank you. Polar Grizzly in chat's helped me a lot. Yo, shout out the PvP god. Spidget currently ranks 70 right now for randoms Xmas games. 90% win rate. Bro's the Little Tup rotational randoms expert. Alrighty, fellas, I think that's going to go ahead and conclude day 0 of the Xmas event. This was a lot of fun to explore. I still can't believe it dropped when it did. This was a lot to learn, a lot to explore. Biggest message is that it's okay if it feels overwhelming at first, because I've been doing this for like, 12 years, and I feel overwhelmed. I can only imagine what it's like to be a new player in PokeMMO these days. There's so much new stuff, so many new legendaries, it's just so much new, right? I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, take it one step at a time. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe for daily videos. I do upload every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams, usually Monday through Thursday at 12, but I'll be live every day when possible throughout the event. I will not be live tomorrow probably because it's Christmas. I'll be with family. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Play Pokemon, enjoy. If you want to go above and beyond and support me during the holidays, if my content has earned it from you, that's really important, and you can afford it after buying some gifts. YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo do help out a ton. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys, but for now, peace Reno. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here. I wanted to take this second to say thank you so much for watching the entire video. It is thanks to people like you I'm able to make the content that I do, as well as everybody whose name is listed here. That's it for me. Have a fantastic day.